Hello everyone, we are Three Threads. Today we would like to do the proposal presentation regarding to our senior project 2, which is AU Wallet. There are three members in our group, Lwin, Kaung Khant Lin, and me, Kaung Myat San. And firstly, we would like to state the problem that we are facing as students. So it takes around 1 to 2 weeks to get the official transcripts due to the manual requests and admin processes. And we also have a high risk of fake certificates and document forgery. And we students must repeatedly submit the same documents whenever we apply for something, which are internship, exchange programs, and job applications. And for organization, verification often takes days and sometimes even weeks, and they need to manually contact universities for verification, and the cost is really high, and sometimes there is some inefficiency as well. They also face the risk of hiring based on fake credential as well. And for university, heavy administrative workload due to the transcript requests and repetitive verification requests from company, and there's no centralized digital credential system for them as well. So we come up with a solution, which is AU Wallet, a digital credential wallet for AU students using verifiable credential and verifiable presentation technology. The key features include student will receive a digital transcript and certificates instantly, and they will be stored securely in a mobile wallet, and they will be able to share credential with just one click when they need. And there is also the selective disclosure where students can share only the credential that they want and not everything. And also there is a trust service by ETDA. So our main client for this project is ETDA, which stands for Electronic Transaction Development Agency. This project was proposed in alignment with ETDA's initiative on verifiable credential digital identity academic credential verification. So to connect with AU Wallet, A Wallet is designed as a university-focused digital credential wallet, with ETDA being one of our stakeholders. So here are our stakeholders. Firstly, we have issuer. The certificates will be issued from Assumption University. And we have document holder who are students, and wallet provider, a wallet verifier, who are employer or other universities. And we have trust services from ETDA. So in simple view about how it works, we can clearly see here when university issues credential, which are degree and certificate, and students will be able to store them in their wallet. And whenever they apply for the job, they will be able to share credential, and the employer can verify the credential instantly. So here are some existing solution, which is similar to a wallet. Firstly, we have LinkedIn Learning Certificate, Digitaries, and MyEqual. So when we do the comparative table, we can clearly see that a wallet supports some of the function and features which the others don't. Next slide, please. Don't. Here, selective disclosure. None of the services support it, but AU Wallet does. And it is focused mainly on Thailand and AU students. And for the ownership or credential, LinkedIn is platform-based, Digitary and MyEquals are institution-based, and AU Wallet is controlled by students. So for value proposition by ETDA, so students will take only around 1 minute, which we used to take 2 weeks to get the official transcript letter, and also the convenience, all credential in one place, and students can store them in their own e-wallet, and there is also the privacy control for them as well. And for employers, they will also have an instant verification, which is around 1 second, and the verification cost is reduced as well, and it is guarantee authenticity as well. And for AU, administrative workload will be reduced as well, and they will have a stronger reputation, and they can move to work a digital campus. My friends will continue with the system architecture of AU Wallet.
Moving on to our system architecture, this slide shows the overall workflow of how a wallet securely issues, presents, and verifies digital academic credentials. The process starts with the AU register, which accesses the issuer. The register issues a digital transcript to the student AU wallet using OID for VCI issuance. Next, the student can present the credential to an employer or verifier using OID for VP presentation. Finally, the employer performs credential verification through the trusted service layer. The trusted service are pre-selected by EDTA and include the universal resolver, registry, and trusted list. The universal resolver resolves the issuer DID into a DID document containing verification information. So, what is DID? DID stands for Decentralized Identifier, which acts as a secure digital identity in the verifiable credential ecosystem. Overall, OID for VCI handles credential insurance, OID for VP handles credential presentation, and the trust service layer supports secure verification. Next slide, please. This slide shows the OID for VCI issuance flow between the university, graduate, and wallet. So, what is OID for VCI? OID for VCI stands for Open ID for Verifiable Credential Issuance. It is the protocol used to securely issue digital credentials from the university to the student wallet. Uh, so let's look at the OID for VCI issuance flow by EDTA. The process starts with the university generates an education verifiable credential from the register database. Next, the university sends an OID for VCI credential offer to the student wallet. The student reviews and approves the request, completes biometric authentication, and the wallet requests the credential from the university. The university then signs the credential using its primary private key and returns it to the wallet. Finally, the credential is securely stored inside the student wallet for future use. This process enables secure, tamper-proof, and interoperable digital credential insurance. Next slide, please. This slide shows the OID for VP verification flow between the graduate, wallet, community verifier, and universal resolver. OID for VP represents for OpenID for verifiable presentations. It is the protocol used to securely present credentials from the wallet to a verifier. The process begins with when the company sends an OID for VP request specifying which information is required. The wallet then asks for user consent and creates a verifiable presentation or VP token using the selected disclosures so that only the required information is shared. Next, the verifier performs credential verification through the trust service layer. Uh, the verifier resolves the university DID using the universal resolver, checks the trusted list, verifies the cryptographic signature, and checks the credential status. If all checks pass successfully, the credential is verified as the authentic and valid. This allows employers to instantly verify academic credentials without manually contacting the university. For the next slide, my friend will present about it.
Okay, so for implementation, our project follow the EDTA verifiable credential framework. We are not designing a security architecture from zero. The main protocol and trust component come from the EDTA direction, and our project focuses on the applying them to the AU wallet pilot use case. So this is the proposed system, and next slide is this part, I prepare a low fidelity clickable prototype. This is not a your final user interface design yet. The goal is to show the proposed user journey and how the issuer, wallet holder, verifier, and trusted services are connected. So I will walk through the prototype quickly. So first, AU register, select the student record and review the transit claim and send to the OID for VC CID credential offer to the student wallet. So now on the student side, the student receive the education transcript VC offer and check for the issuer and the transcript data and approve it. So it complete the biometric authentication for the student, and after all pass and the signed credential is stored in the wallet, and student can review again or reuse for the job application. So if you For the job application, for the verification from the employer side, the employer create a OID for VP request after the student applying for a job. The request may only ask for the requested fee or maybe ask for all fee. But students have to be review the request and share those required fees. And this is the selected disclosure that we talk about, we show about from the EDTA flow. And this can be in here, this can be so the GPA or academic standing can be stay hidden if they are not required. But after sharing the VP token to the employer started checking the credential using the DID document, trusted lead signature verification, and revocation stated. And if all checkers are passed, the credential is valid and the employer can continue the hiring process without manually contacting to the university anymore. So this prototype connect the UI screen to the ADT education transcript flow, and the exact UI and technical integration may changes after feedback from EDTA and user, but this show our current proposal direction clearly. And these are all the reference lists, and in here you can check our Figma wireframe and the prototype link also. And thank you for listening.